In this one, we are taking a look at the Razer Leviathan version 2X. This is going to be a multi-part series where I'm taking a look at a bunch of different speakers and soundbars for my home computer setup for a secondary computer. So the idea for these speakers is kind of a good enough sound. I'm not looking for heavy bass or 5.1. So if this is something you're into, I hope you'll join me in this endeavor, taking a look at the different options right in front of us. It's going to be deep dive into each one individually. So let's get right into what this one is. Let's explore the box real quick. It is a sound bar, unlike the other ones that I've looked at mostly at this point, which are speakers. So that should be a little bit more compact. Compact design, USB-C for power, Type-C for power. Let's see on the back. Has two speakers in it. It's hidden underneath there, but it should have plenty of room for the sound chamber, the air chamber inside of it, to get good sound to come out of it. And it's got RGB if you care. Let's see. Packaging looks a lot like this. It has a little carry handle that I think is completely useless other than for carrying this out of the store, which maybe is a good reason to have it, but I don't know. I'm an engineer. More practical than most. Okay, we open it up and we are greeted with this view. It's got some basic instructions. Installing, spatial surround, power, that kind of thing. Well, I think the size looks pretty good. Based off that. Little box. Anything in there? Okay, first impressions of it are it's fairly compact design, which this is. It's got a USB-C cable. That does give a little bit of hesitation for this product in needing to install Razer software, which is something I would like to avoid. I'd rather not install software if I can help it. But for this one, it may be a requirement. Let's see, on the back. Oh, here are the drivers. They are oval in shape, which is unique. Again, I'm not an auditory expert. I don't know if the shape really affects anything. If it has two little drivers in it that allow it to vibrate independently, it's just not my area of expertise. But sure, that looks pretty good. Well, just a comment about installation. It does not look like it requires Razer software based on the manual. That's good. Well, first impressions are it's about the right size. Mind, I think its width is a little bit wider than I want, but basically any two of the other sound individual speakers, so left and right, if I put them on its side, would be about the same width as this. So no real difference. Definitely sits very low on the desk, which doesn't matter. Like my main screen is over there, it would fit underneath that, but I'm not using it with that. I'm using it on my secondary, so I've got all that vertical space that I can use. And you can see the my Logitech system behind it. There's one driver, and comparison's sake. Let's go ahead and play some Rave and get a listen. Again, it's going to be at the volume that I find pleasant, so I will have my mic positioned fairly close. Okay, impressions for the sound that I produced were actually pretty good. I got auditory sound of like bass, no like thump that you feel like in your chest, but definitely could hear where the bass was going. Not true bass, but then again, none of the speaker systems I'm looking at really have it, so it's, you know, it's fine. Highs were very punctual. Mids seemed fine. Again, not an oratory expert, so just trying to get a listen for it. My microphone, you know, right there is, you know, not a pro one. So I hope if you are going through me with each of these systems, speaker systems, you can hear the differences. Maybe I'll do a compilation or just have each one back to back to back.
Wow.
There were dragons when I was a boy. Where they went, only a few know. Our story changed the world forever. We did it! The world's first dragon fighting utopia.
Your utopia, maybe. Mine's less crowded and more... Ah! Sanitary.
Hey, bud, wait up! Oh my god, he's not the only one.
She's a light fury.
Oh, sorry.
Did she just disappear? Wow.
It's a hit.
Okay. The movie trailer sounded sufficient to me. You know, it's not super impressive. A couple of the speakers there sounded really impressive, but they were also a little bit bigger. Impressive for the fact that it had no bass to it, like no subwoofer. This is impressive because it's shorter, narrower, skinnier than the other ones. Even though its width is about the same as most of them if you put them side by side. So, again, overall, I call it sufficient. With that, I think I'm going to end the video. Oh, I forgot to talk about price for $100. So this is $10 more than the least expensive satellite speaker system that I tested, other than the Steel series. So at that price, you know, say whatever you're charging for the RGB and just give me the soundbar. Come on, Razer, that would be fine with me. The controls for it, you know, they're fine. You just got the power, you got the Bluetooth, the buttons don't feel that great. The plastics on the top are plastic fabric fun. All in all, it's fine. It's less premium feeling than most of the other ones that I took a look at, especially considering the $100 price. But audio quality is what really matters here, and it's fine. I have no qualms or problems with it whatsoever. It is a contender for me, but it does occupy a USB port, which is a downside. I am actually using it with an adapter. I put in a USB-C to USB-A adapter because I'm out of USB-C ports on the PC that it's actually going to right now. So, don't know if that affects audio quality. It shouldn't, but hey, I just wanted to point that out. But with that, I think I'm going to wrap up this video about the Razer Leviathan soundbar. I'm mostly going to do fan testing these days. If you like my content, I would appreciate it if you would think about subscribing to my channel. It'll really help it grow and gain a bit more traction. I plan on getting into laptop cooling fan testing. I think that would be a great extension. I've got a couple spare laptops that represent a couple different styles. So if you're interested in that sort of content, I hope that you'd leave a message down below. I have a Patreon page. If you would like to help support this channel, I would greatly appreciate it, or becoming a YouTube member. Other than that, thank you very much for watching my video on this Razer soundbar, and I hope to see you next time here on Computer Tech and More.